See, here's something crazy that y'all gonna learn, right? I'm gonna break it down like this. The more feminine you act, the more you put women into their masculine. Because the universe is full of frequencies, vibrations, emotions, and energy. And women are very energetic creatures. You know, they have a lot of energy that they can feel. They're very emotional, and emotion is a type of energy. And they can feel when you are trying too hard. They can feel when you soft. They can feel when you have no women. They can feel when you're a weak man. And whatever type of feelings they get from a woman, they act from a man. Whatever feelings a woman gets from a man, she acts accordingly. So if a man acts like a wuss or a pussy, she's gonna see that. If she sees you're weak, she's gonna see that. Like for example, putting all your cards on the table can be masculine, but it can also be feminine. If you just ask her out, she say no, you like bet, and you keep it moving, you start talking to other women, that's masculine. But if you're sitting there, you're putting all your cards on the table, you like writing her poems, giving her flowers, calling her beautiful every day, trying to get hugs from her every day, giving her all this affection, all that does is it takes off basically aura points from you. Let's say you start at like 1,000. It'll take like 30 off every time you do that, to the point where you're in the negatives. And women really think this way in relationships, and trying to get a woman is a game. It's like a video game. That's why women love it. That's why it's called the game. But the more wussified you act, meaning the more you try to get her attention, the more you try to get her validation, the more you're doing all this romantic, sweet, kind stuff, talking to her too much, giving her too many hugs, all this like super feminine energy, she's gonna sense that, and she's gonna be like, she's gonna start acting like the man. See, women are hella simple. The more you act like a woman, the more she's gonna act like a man. The more you act like a man, the more she's gonna act like a woman. And literally, it's not even hard to understand this. You just shut the hell up and don't talk. That's it. You just get quiet, don't say nothing, stay in your lane. And it literally will change her from treating you like you ain't shit to her treating you how she should treat you. You know. But a lot of men are scared and wimpish. And a woman can tell if you're scared and wimpish. And especially if you will break your values just to get her. Because women pay attention to that too. Like if you're a man who says one thing but then does something completely different, women notice that. Women are actually super calculated, even if they lie and act like they're not. And they use their looks as a way to get away with a lot of things. I know this because women tell me this. But one of the main things dudes will do is dudes will set a boundary but won't care about their boundaries and their principles because the woman is so pretty and beautiful. And a lot of dudes do this for women that really ain't even that good looking. And that's something I noticed like a long time ago. I'm like, dudes be doing all this stuff because they desperate, because they don't care, because they lonely. They're hella eager, they're super thirsty. But the secret is the less thirsty you are, the more she likes you and the more you will see what women like you. I'm telling you, if you stay silent, stay quiet, steady yourself, kind of ignore the women and zone them out, you'll see which ones like you. I mean, I literally have had women come and sit down and talk to me. I've had women like come and secretly twerk where the cameras ain't at, and they be twerking in front of me to try to get my attention. Like, they do a lot. Looks don't matter. I don't care what no dudes say. As long as you really, really groomed, you groom nice, and you stay calm and silent, more women will come your way. It's crazy, but it's the truth. You really ain't got to do too much, and you really want to be don't react to anything. Like even if she say something stupid, because women say a lot of dumb shit, a lot of negative shit to get a reaction out of you. Don't have a reaction. Like literally just straight up zone her out. It'll start pissing her off because she'll be like, "Why don't he have a reaction?" Because I had women who used to do that when I was in college. They would say like some stupid shit or they would say some annoying shit to get a reaction out of me, and I just wouldn't react at all. I remember there's this one time there was this light skinned chick. I kind of tried to get at her, but she wasn't feeling me. She was feeling this other dude, so I left that shit alone. But I remember one time she was walking in the hallway with me, like she saw me, and she was like, "Hey, what's up?" And she just started saying hella random ass shit. I don't even remember what she said, but she was like walking next to me. She was saying all this bullshit. And then she's like, "You want me to leave you alone, huh?" And I just looked at her and I was just like, "Yeah." And then she's like, oh, okay. And then she just like walked away. It was the funniest shit. Because she was like one of them types that's trying to trigger you all the time. Like she tried to call me corny because I was wearing a bandana and shit. And it's like, so I just got to the point, I was like, bro, I'm ignoring this bitch, bro. I'm not about to deal with this annoying ass bitch. But she would try all the time to do that. But it's like people know they're getting on my nerves. It's hella funny. And I just completely zone them out. But it's like, it makes them want my attention even more. And she was one of those. But I just zoned her out. And then, you know, this is when I was in college. And what I noticed in college is a lot of people only stay for like one semester. And I think she was only there for maybe one semester, maybe two. And I never saw that chick again. So she must have got kicked out or something. Because I finished my years, but she didn't finish hers. But yeah, man, the less thirsty you act, the more you get, man. Like, comment, subscribe.